How's it going, animates out there? My name is Byax, and today I actually want to have a discussion about the potential possibility of Kairi actually having her own game with the next installment before the next saga of Kingdom Hearts. As always, before we get this video started, if you are brand new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell right beside it so that you won't miss every single video that comes here on this channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with the discussion. So ever since the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, I've always been thinking about not just Sora, but I was also really concerned about Kairi and her story development with Kingdom Hearts 3 and how people were saying that it was really a horrible job of what they did with Kairi, except that one big role that she had, which was saving everybody. So if you guys want to check my theory out on that, the link will be in the description below. But today I actually want to express how I would want Kairi to be more relevant with the Kingdom Hearts lore, and maybe there is a potential possibility where she may actually have her own story explained, because we know nothing about Kairi in whole, and it would be the perfect time, and now it would be the perfect time before the next installment of Kingdom Hearts, before we enter the next saga. This will be the right time to have Kairi, have her backstory explained, and pretty much how she get to Destiny Islands, how she met Sora in the process, and pretty much what else she's done throughout her life that we pretty much don't know. So how I think her story should start off with, I should definitely say that it should definitely start with a cutscene, after Kingdom Hearts 3, when Sora actually disappears and basically she's sitting on the tree alone, the Papu tree that everyone loved and everyone enjoy. And while she's sitting there, she's probably just thinking of what is actually going on, what happened to Sora, how would this pertain to the future, and all that stuff. So I definitely believe that while this is going on, while Sora's up in Shibuya or whatnot, I think this is the right time for Kairi to actually discover a little bit more about herself, and maybe travel through worlds and all that stuff. But mainly I want to see more of her flashbacks. I want to see more about her past, because that's the number one important thing when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts series with Kairi. I definitely feel like that's the thing that Square Enix need to focus on just a little bit, instead of her traveling through the worlds and everything. I definitely feel like that the number one top priority for me is definitely knowing her backstory just a little bit more, because we know nothing of Kairi whatsoever. The only thing we know is that she's from Destiny Islands and she was part of the Destiny trio and all that stuff. That's pretty much the only thing we know about her. Another thing that I definitely want to see that I think is really important is definitely Kairi's grandmother. Now we know a little bit more about Kairi's grandmother back when Kairi was living in Radiant Garden, but also people are speculating that Ava could be the grandmother. But I kind of made a theory video on where I potentially think Ava really is, so if you guys want to check that out, the link will be in the description below. But what I really want to know is definitely how Kairi's grandmother actually know the lights. How does she know the past so much and all that stuff? Maybe that can be an implication that it can pretty much trigger Kairi in some sort of way, traveling through worlds to worlds and basically seeing these background stories of her and all that stuff. I definitely feel like that's also one of the main important things when it comes to Kairi as a character. We also want to know her family members. We want to know everything about her past. We want to know the key elements to these memories and all that stuff, because obviously Kairi said in Kingdom Hearts 3 that her memories are so daisy she doesn't even remember. And I think that the main point of Kairi having her own game is for her to actually remember her past, because that is the number one thing that I feel like that can be the main importance going forward into the Kingdom Hearts series. But also mainly it may help Sora, Riku, or any other Keyblade wielders, because it is a slight possibility that Kairi's grandmother may actually potentially know some things about the Keyblade War just a little bit. Not saying that she's Ava, but there is a potential possibility. There's also a possibility where Kairi actually may have saw something in the past when she was in Radiant Garden that can be important to or for the Keyblade wielders going forward, and I think that could be a good point. I think that's a great implication with her, as her story getting developed, as her character getting developed, because that's probably one of the main things that people really wanted in Kingdom Hearts 3, but you know, it was failed to come in and all that stuff. And I think that's a great plan, and I think that's what Square Enix should definitely do going forward. Anyway, you guys, that'll do for today's Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion video. And what I want to know in the comment section below is, what do you want to have Kairi's story developed, or how do you want it to be developed in some sort of way, in some shape or form? Because it's definitely the right time for Kairi to actually have her own story, and I definitely believe that this is needed with Kairi, because like, if this doesn't happen with Kingdom Hearts going forward, then I would definitely call out Kairi as a waste in the Kingdom Hearts series, and that's something that I unfortunately don't want. So put it all in the comment section below. Until then, I'm Biax. Hope you guys have an awesome, very fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.